Welcome to part 3 of How to Draw Mandalas. Here, I have drawn the shapes that are widely drawn within mandalas. First, we have teardrop shapes, which can vary in width and length, and then we have our petals. These are softer, which create a more floral designed mandala. You can use angular shapes, which are good for geometric mandalas. These basic shapes can be intertwined. It's a good idea to keep a page like this next to you to refer to for inspiration and to practice on. Starting in the centre of your mandala, choose a shape you would like to begin with. I am going to start with a triangle shape to create a star effect. Use the guidelines of your base to measure the sizes of your shapes. If you don't feel confident drawing straight lines, you can use a straight edge of your protractor or a ruler. And remember that this shape will be repeated in every segment, so make sure you're satisfied with it before moving on to the next layer. Take your time choosing your patterns. For my next layer, I will refer back to my practice sheet. This time, choosing a teardrop pattern. This will give the mandala a slightly softer appearance. You can always move your paper to wherever is comfortable for you. For my next layer, I will stick with the teardrop shape, but I will adjust the angle of the shape for a fuller effect. You can alternate the angles of each layer to give it more depth and leave fewer sparse areas. As with your base, keep your lines faint as you may need to remove mistakes. Between each layer, take a step back and look at your progress. This will give you a better idea of what the mandala needs. Take time measuring out each layer as there is no rush to complete the mandala. You want to enjoy the process. I would like to add a curve here. The protractor does not give me the curve that I need, so I'm going to add another guideline with my compass. Using this new guideline, I can now draw the desired curve. From here, we will create larger layers, going back to teardrops but on a larger scale. Don't be scared to add in more guidelines if you need them. Don't worry if you make mistakes now. This is why we sketch it out first, so there is room for error. Don't be discouraged if it looks too simple. These are just the basic shapes, and we will be adding more details within them later on. Next, I would like to do a linked pattern. When drawing these, I like to separate them into two parts. First, drawing the main body of the pattern, then going back in and adding the loop. This gives me more control of the pattern and helps keep the segments even. The shapes don't have to stay the same, they can vary. Continue to fill the rest of your mandala with different shapes until you have reached the last layer. At this point, it should look something like this. And that is how you draw the basic shapes of your mandala.